Good evening, everybody. My name is Cindy Crawford, and I'm here tonight as a Malibu resident and also a concerned parent. My husband, Randy, and I have lived in Malibu for over 10 years. And our two children, Presley and Kaya, are both students at Malibu High School. We love living here and being part of this great community. Everything that has been going on with our school and the environmental concerns there have been very upsetting. I'm not a scientist, and before last fall, I had never even heard of PCBs. So like many of you, I went to the community meetings back in October to try to learn more about PCBs and to hear our schools were safe. Like a lot of you, I thought there was the possibility that some of the concerns were being blown out of proportion. And as a good when the soil containing PCBs was removed from our schools in 2011, why wasn't there follow-up testing done to locate the source of the floor? I don't just wipe it up. I look around to see if I have a leak somewhere. Lately, I've been inundated with emails from Valerie Martinez, who is the PR person for the district. And they're reassuring me that our school has been cleaned and is safe. I was there today. I wasn't overwhelmed with the cleaning aspect, that's for sure. But besides that, I don't really know how she can make that promise. I feel like we, the parents, are getting the runaround a little bit. With all the scientific jargon, it's easy to get confused. And even if everything that the school board is saying in their press releases is true, there's that one point, and they've touched on it, that just doesn't make sense to me. Federal law calls for the removal of any caulk with PCBs over 50 parts per million. We know that we have caulk containing more than that, yet somehow the school district and the EPA have decided that the best course of action for our school and for our children is to manage it in place. Congress enacted that law, but it is the EPA's responsibility to enforce the laws. What good is the law if no one has to abide by it? Besides that, most of the caulk at Malibu High School hasn't even been tested. I'm not sure why the district has chosen not to do these tests. Even if doing the test is just to reassure us as parents that our school is safe. They only cost $100 per sample, which has to be way less expensive than their PR firm and their law firm. Without confirming where the PCBs are, we cannot ensure that our children are not being exposed. In any event, if money is an issue, Randy, my husband, and I have decided that we would happily pay for proper and thorough testing of all pre-1979 classes. I don't know how they can possibly say no. I mean, everyone would benefit from that information. I believe that knowledge is power, and only once we have all the information can we find the best solution. And the great news is that there is a solution here. This isn't a problem without a solution. We can fix this. In the meantime, a lot of us are still deciding if we will be sending our kids back to Malibu High School next week. If you do plan on sending your child back, Malibu Unites has created a permission slip of sorts. Looks like this, it's in the packet. It notifies the district that you expect them to provide a safe learning environment free of exposures to PCBs over federal statutory standards. We ask you all to pick one up and read through it. If you feel comfortable, sign it, keep a copy for yourself, and ask the other copy to be put in your child's records at Malibu High School. Please also sign the petition version of this document on the table in the front there, so that Malibu Unites has documentation to provide to the EPA asking them to enforce the law. That's all we want them to do. So on that, thank you all for coming. And next, another parent, Malibu parent, Josh Molina.